Welcome to the 6th episode of PC on Air. I'm Ellen McGuire, joined by
Kyla Kinman,
B Fetch,
and Raven Shots.
This week's episode features segments on the Quad State Tornado and Evansville's 2005 tornado, another edition of Ask a Senior, and to celebrate National Apple Cider Day, we are going to review some sparkling apple cider. Stay tuned for Guess That Sound.
Today I will be talking about the 2005 Evansville tornado, which Sunday the 6th marked the 17th anniversary of, and I will also be covering that this December will be the first year anniversary of the Quad State tornado. The Tri-State tornado, as some people call it, because Evansville is known as the Tri-State area, was a deadly tornado that went through Evansville as well as Vanderburgh, Warwick, and Spencer counties. It destroyed at least 500 homes and businesses and took 25 lives. The other tornado, the EF4 wedge that traveled through Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas, anniversary is also coming up. That tornado destroyed many, many more homes, and as well as took many lives. Now you may be wondering why I have been talking about this, and that is to share that even though we are in fall and soon winter, that extreme weather is still a possibility, and that people should still be cautious and prepared. So far, some of the most dangerous storms that we have had recently have happened in the fall and winter. When preparing for possible tornado weather, you should know where the safest place is in your house, whether that be your basement, if you have a basement, the most central part of your house, or even a back room. You should make sure that that safe place is stocked with a battery-powered radio so that you can keep listening to radar and the weather. You should also have battery-powered flashlights with extra batteries. You should also make sure you have plenty of water and non-perishable items in case you end up trapped in your safe area. Now on to Braden Fletcher with our next segment.
Alright, I said it would be a recurring thing, and so I brought back the sequel of Ask a Senior, where a freshman sends in a question and we have a senior answer it.
I guess I'll do is being a senior hard.
Was it hard?
It can be, depending on like what you decide to do with your senior year. There's different paths that you can take once you get to your senior year. So like, it's hard to say. Like, you could have a full schedule, or you could do half days. You could do a off-campus sort of thing if you have your license, something like that. I mean, the opportunities are so much greater, but at the same time, it's a lot more lax if you decide to take that route of it. So
You just gotta want to do it.
yeah, I would say being a senior is hard or easy, depending on what you do with it.
I'll make your dreams come true.
What's your name?
Brian Willis.
Alright. One freshman asks, does it get easier?
No.
That's the common consensus.
Oh, yeah.
It never gets easier. We're going to answer a few of the questions and talk about them a little bit. So the first one, what is your favorite class? What was your favorite class as a freshman and why?
As a freshman, my memory doesn't go back that far.
Yeah, COVID happened, so I don't really remember.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think it was probably Miss Elkin's Principles of Biomed. Because it was really fun. And I don't know, I didn't have any fun classes that year, so.
I don't remember it being fun, but I remember learning stuff.
Learning is fun, Kyle.
Yeah, mine was probably whatever clumper class I was in. I think it was plant and soil science. Or no, I did that junior year. It was animal science, I think. That was a fun class to be in. Second question, what is your favorite high school memory?
Do you remember when they had the farm classes, the ag classes? They had that thing in the ag building where they had a bunch of animals to show. and you could play like games, and like there was a game where you could like throw hay bales.
Oh, extravaganza.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I had to like I volunteered to like manage things last year for it.
Oh, that's interesting. I remember there was a big cow, and it was in its little pen, and I went outside to look at it. I was like, oh, this cow is so cute. And it kept mooing. It was like in heat or something like that. But it was so sweet, and I wanted to touch it, but I think it was angry.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, the cow, I remember now. That was last year. That was because the baby was like separated. It was like somewhere else. I think it was like across the lot, closer to the track. She was just mad.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, my kid," and Clover
That's
was
sad.
like, "No, you can't."
I'm gonna have to say my favorite high school memory was my freshman year. The musical was Newsies, and it happened the weekend right before the shutdown. And so I think that was kind of, I don't know, it was really weird because like we had obviously it was flex day that Monday, and we all spent the night after the cast party. And so it was really weird waking up and just being like, what do we do now? But I look back on it fondly.
I would say my favorite high school memory would be, I don't remember the name of it. It was that one town with the old houses, New Harmony.
Oh.
The German class took a field trip there, and we got Denny's afterwards, and it was just fun. There wasn't anything particular about it. It was just Denny's, and that was nice.
I love Denny's.
Me too.
I like the bourbon chicken skillet.
I'm a big Choco Nana pancake breakfast gal.
What's your order?
I got the double cheeseburger and fries.
But what do you usually get?
Well, I don't go to Denny's a lot, but I got it, and I'll probably never get it again, because when I tell you this is the most greasy thing that I've ever ingested in my life, oh my god, it was, you could see it rolling off of it, like, my plate was soaked. Alright, last question we'll do, and this is the one that every single person probably wants to know. Who is Joe? The freshmen want to know.
Joe Mama!
Just cut it after that.
Got it. So we're gonna do a new segment called Guess That Sound. I'm gonna play a video, and you guys listening at home, you can guess what is making that sound. Ready, go. Oops. You guys listening can submit your answer by emailing pcbroadcasting@pcsc.k12.in.us and tell us what you think that sound was. And next podcast will reveal. Today, November 18th, is National Apple Cider Day, and to celebrate, we're all going to be trying Martinelli's Sparkling Cider, 100% juice from U.S. grown fresh apples. I'm super excited to try this because this is gas. It's literally the best ever for celebrations, for any time when you're just trying to spice up your life. You feel me? So now we're gonna pour it and we're gonna taste it.
Kind of excited because I've never tried sparkling apple cider before.
It will change your life.
So good. I love. This is like one of my favorite parts of the holiday season.
Yeah.
Is sparkling juices.
It's so good, like especially for New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great gift too. Like I would be so thrilled to get it.
Yeah, one year I got all my friends the mini bottles of this.
Yeah.
They have mini bottles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had them
my
at
God.
prom.
It is gas. This is
so
what
good.
I kind of like how, it tastes different from apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just like fizzy apple juice.
It has a kick.
It does.
Although, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, the Martinelli's apple juice is like really good quality apple juice, so
Well, I mean,
it definitely adds to the.
seeing how our viewers can't really see this, it is in a glass bottle. A giant glass bottle kind of looks like a champagne bottle or a wine bottle.
I've never had apple juice out of a glass bottle, so I'm gonna try that sometime.
It's pretty good.
And it's
Very
like,
good.
They're little bottles shaped like apples.
and it's so weird because you wouldn't think that this stuff is as crisp as it is.
It's very,
very
crisp.
yeah.
It's kind of like biting into
It's
a
refreshing.
fresh, crisp.
It's
Yeah.
so refreshing, yeah.
Anybody want a second pour?
Absolutely, I didn't even finish the glass.
See, it's weird because I've never had apple cider before, so if this tastes this good, I kind of feel like regular apple cider wouldn't taste as good. You know?
What, you think that? No, it's so good because I love it when it's warm. It's
Oh,
like
yes,
so good because
yes.
it
Apple
fills your
cider.
body with just warmness, and it's like perfect on a cold day.
It's like-
and having some like ginger cookies with it is delicious, and it's like perfect for fall time.
There's a place down by Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where I go, and it's an apple farm, and they grow apples, and they have like their own like recipes of different apple like kind of foods, and they have like these apple something hush puppies. And
sounds good.
the main drink that they serve you is their handmade apple cider with those.
I want to go apple picking. That sounds
Oh my
fun.
god.
And then put them in a barrel and then squish them with my feet. And
Well-
then you take that apple mash and then make that into apple cider.
I've had a rough story this year for apples because I haven't had many. And the first apple I had this fall, like not even a few seconds after I bit into it, I found out that my identity was stolen. So, yeah, I'm not ready to eat
Cut that
another
out.
apple.
I'm gonna say apple cider's gotta be one of my top 10 favorite drinks.
It
top
is.
5. Top 3.
It's
I'm
in
gonna
my
say
top.
top three.
Yeah, definitely my top.
What about like apple cherry cider? Like different
They
flavors.
do make like
They have a
different-
bunch of different flavors,
Mhm.
but we just have the original to try for now.
There's this really good one. It's like juice cocktail or something.
Well, at the fall festival, I had some kind of, it was apple something cider, and it was really, really good. It's like, I haven't had like sparkling apple cider, but I've had normal apple cider. But I have to say, sparkling apple cider has been.
Have you had hot apple cider?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I think I like hot apple cider more than more than sparkling apple cider.
Ooh, I don't know. What about hot sparkling apple cider?
I don't know.
I feel
Would
like
that
even
get rid of
work?
its sparkles?
Well, it's kind of like drinking hot soda.
What the hell? You did
I don't know, man. Because like if it's
the
like summer,
carbonation
middle of
in it.
July, 100 degrees.
Are you saying you
I'll vibe with
had
some warm
hot
up, yeah.
soda, like you put it in the microwave?
No, like you know, like whenever you
I just
buy
spilled.
a bottle of Coke or something, and it didn't, and you know you bought it off a shelf, and it
That's
hasn't
not
been
hot
refrigerated.
though.
And it's
It's
been
just-
sitting in your car for a few days. You opened it last week, but it's been sitting
Like
there in the sun.
non-refrigerated Coke. I feel like
No, yeah, I've had like
when you
warm
drink like
soda.
an apple cider and you heat it up like it's boiling, it's really hot. That's how I drink it.
a while.
but I don't know if that would take out the carbonation.
Thanks for listening to this episode of PC On Air, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.